Hi, I'm Rob from Bespoke Triathlon Coaching, and I wanted to do a quick video on helping you to work out your run training paces.
So go to your browser and type in Jack Daniels V. Running formula. We'll select the Run Smart project, and this brings us up a calculator. We'll put in the result of a recent race, and it will present us with our training paces. So for this example, we'll say 10 kilometers, and we'll put in 50 minutes. We'll change that to kilometers, and we'll hit calculate. We can see the result pace for a 50-minute 10K is 8 minutes and 3 seconds per mile, or 5 minutes per kilometre. If we look at the equivalent tab, it shows you what times you should be able to achieve over other distances based on the entered race time. This can be handy if you're preparing for a longer race. So if you know your 10K time, you can see your predicted half marathon finish. These are predictions assuming that you have done the appropriate training and are equally suited to all distances. For me, I'm much better in the shorter races. As the distances get longer, my finish times move further away from the predictions. We'll move to the training paces. This is the most important tab and the whole point of this video. Easy pace. This is a pace you should be running your easy and long runs, especially during base training phase. Recovery pace can be even slower, but definitely not faster. I go by speed for all my other training paces, but tend to go by heart rate for easy pace, and I find it puts me at the slower end of the range shown by this calculator. Marathon pace. An estimation of your marathon race pace if properly trained for the distance. The gap between marathon and easy pace is what you should avoid. You should be either running in the easy pace range or at or faster than marathon pace. In between is referred to as the mushy middle, minimal training benefit. I'll make another video about that. Marathon pace is the slow end of the threshold pace range. So longer threshold efforts, 20 to 30 minutes, should be done at this marathon pace. It's also used for 20-minute efforts in the back half of a long run. Threshold pace. This is my favorite training pace, best bang for buck. Lots of endurance benefits, but needs less recovery than the faster efforts. Often used for 800, 1K, 1.2K, or 1 mile efforts. If you increase the duration longer, start reducing the pace back towards marathon pace. Again, don't go slower than marathon pace, avoid that mushy middle. Interval pace will be a little under 5K race pace, so overspeed efforts unless you're training for something like a mile. Ideal for 400 and 600 meter efforts, needs more recovery between efforts than threshold pace. Some people will stretch it out to 800 meters, but I prefer to keep the efforts at this speed a bit shorter. Main purpose of this pace is to improve your technique and running economy. Our brains are inheritably lazy. We want to exploit that trait. While we maintain a fast pace, the brain continually tries to work out how to hold the speed with less effort. It works best if you're running in a group who are maintaining that speed, but can still be effective running solo. Repetition pace. Very similar speed to your 1 mile race pace. Similar benefits to the interval pace, except you're running a little faster. Some use it for 400 meter efforts, but I tend to restrict it to 200 meters. Again, it is designed to trigger technique and efficiency improvements. Probably the pace I use the least, but it's good to work through all the pace zones in training. Plus, it makes the interval pace feel a little easier. These paces are your building blocks. You can construct pretty much any session just using these different paces.
I hope this was helpful. Thanks for watching.